Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Video Gaming Road to the World Cup. Today we're looking at Nintendo World Cup on the Nintendo Entertainment System because it's one of my first memories of playing a football game. I've always loved sports games, but this game didn't really spark my interest in football video games. I play them all the time now. I haven't got FIFA 14, but I do have FIFA 13 and it is fantastic. So let's have a quick look at some of the facts to do with Nintendo World Cup. So, this game was released on the 18th of May 1990 to coincide with Italia 90, the World Cup of that year. Up to 4 players can play using the NES 4-score, an adapter that lets you plug 4 controllers into your NES. It's definitely one of the first examples of having an adapter to add more controllers. And you thought it was the PlayStation that did it? No, it was the NES. Now, the company that made this game, Techno, obviously made another game, River City Ransom. And you can tell because they have reused some of the character sprites. And finally, this game was also available on the PC Engine and the Mega Drive, but obviously under a different title. They couldn't call it Nintendo World Cup. And now it is available on Wii's Virtual Console. Good news. Anyway, let's get on with the game. So, here we go. The first game I'm going to be playing is Nintendo World Cup. The reason I've chosen to play this first is because this is the first football game I can really remember. It's the first one that sort of piqued my interest a little bit. I never owned it. It's one of the very few games that I love. Well, not love, but remember fondly, I guess. I guess love is too much of a strong word. That I can remember playing, but never owned. I think my friend had it, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I might have borrowed it off him, or we might have played it on his NES, but I remember playing it. I remember the crazy attacks that you can do. If I can pull one off, I will, but it's going to be hard because I don't remember how. I think you mashed the A and the B button together. So we'll go over the controls. Pretty straightforward because a NES controller, as you know, only has 2 buttons. Well, technically it has 8 buttons, but 4 of those are directional. One of them is select and one of them is start. So start is obviously pause, select obviously does nothing, I don't think, and A and B are your main pass and attack, basically. So A is pass, as you expect it in most games now. Even on an N64 controller, A is always pass. It's just how it is. And of course, B is shoot. And that's it. Depending on how you're moving or where you're moving, depends on how the pass is. If you're standing still, the pass will go along the floor. If you're moving, the pass goes up in the air. Well, I think that's how it works. Don't judge me on that. No, don't quote me on that. That's a better phrase. Oh shit, they're gonna score. Oh no, we're alright. Yeah, so, and then the B button is the shoot. If you hold it down while the ball is coming to you, he'll automatically shoot the ball towards the net, hopefully. Also, if you press the A button when you only control one player. If you press the A button when you haven't got the ball, the player, a little symbol will come up in the bottom left. I'll see if I can do it, hang on. Get the ball back. Okay, so if you press A now, and you see it says OK on the bottom left, that means that player is ready to pass the ball to you. So it's pretty cool because you can be the main player. So as soon as you want the ball, you press the A button and they should pass to you. So press it now. Press the B button. Wait. No. Sometimes they can't if they're being tackled or for some reason they're just in the wrong place or some shit. So that did, but he got tackled. So, right, give me the ball. Oh my god. And then shoot. If they get in the way, they hit them, which is good. At least there's some sort of physical resemblance to football. Yeah, and then shooting. Shooting is a nightmare. If you just press the B button, run up to the goal, press the B button, it very rarely goes in. Every now and then you'll score, but it's very rare. Like, the keeper will get it pretty much 9 times out of 10. The only way that is sort of easiest to score is to do this sort of special kick. So when the ball is over your head, you press B and A together, and he does that move, but I missed the ball, so it didn't go in, which is a pain in the arse. But that's life. So there's quite a lot of trickery to it. Also, you can pull off a super strike. You have to take a certain amount of steps and then kick. I've done it once, and I don't think I've done it in this video, or will do it in this video. It's one of those things that you just get right or you don't. Yeah, so it's a bit hard to pull off, but we'll have a crack, maybe, if we can. Eventually, if we get the ball. Just get it in the goal, please. We haven't scored any much goals. Any much goals? Good use of the word English. Good use of the word English. Good use of the English language, rather. What is funny, and I don't remember happening, is if you take a player out a few times, they lay on the floor, pretty much out of it, until you either score where they all get back up, or they score and they all get back up, or over time they do get up. But generally they're there for quite a long time. See, he's dead. He's basically out of the game. So it's now, I think 2 of their players are out, so it's now 5 against 3. But obviously they can take you out as well. Hopefully they won't. And it makes the game a lot easier. So your main mission is to keep tackling to begin with. So they don't score. Oh, sugar. It's 1-1. That's okay. I can handle that. It does take a bit of getting used to. What is weird is when you get the ball past you, and if you're running, the ball sort of follows you and will eventually catch up with you. It's a bit of a weird mechanic to get used to. You sort of, I think I'm used to stopping and waiting for the ball to come to me. That's what the football games of the sort of the next generation did. You had to sort of wait for the ball to come to you, then run, or you had to hit the ball in front of you and then run onto it. So this game it's like the ball sticks to you, but it's primitive, but it works. I don't think the technology could have handled much more, to be honest. Yeah, you know, whatever, weirdo. Go on, score! Oh, they took him out. Oh, fuck, get off! Give me the ball, purple dude. Son of a bitch. So this was quite a late release for the NES. Obviously it came out, I think the NES came out in, 83, 84, something like that? This came out in 1990, to coincide with the World Cup. It came out just like a couple of months, I think it came out in May. Yeah, it came out in May, and the World Cup is normally in, June? So it came out, good timing. I think if you played it, though, you would be like, what the fuck is this? But it's pretty fun. There's a lot of different shit you can do, which is good, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. Obviously, the names of the players, they're quite stereotypical, as you would expect. The English guys are all called James, Fred, Dave, Bob. The French people are Pierre and Thomas and Ahoy, and the Germans are all called Olaf and André Farr. So, it's a bit racist, but whatever. Now, that's the move I wanted to do. You've got to time it pretty much spot on, and you've got to be far enough away from the player passing the ball to be able to do it in time. If the ball doesn't go up high enough, I don't think you can pull the move off. So, yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot more to it than you'd expect. It looks like quite a simple game, but it's not. There's quite a lot of strategy to it. It's pretty good. I like it. I have fond memories of it from my past. One of the teams, I don't remember which one, when you do the special attack, the ball does like a zigzag across the screen, and you have to be in the right position, otherwise it won't go in. It will sort of go over the bar, or the goalkeeper will save it. I think. No, the goalkeeper never saves them, but it will go over the bar. So I think it was about just after the halfway line, and it would go in pretty much every time. I don't know what I'm doing here. I should probably just shoot. Yeah. What I was saying? Something. Don't know. Rambling. We're near the end. We've only got 30 seconds of the match left. It's quite a long match. It says the time is 27 seconds, but I think it's pretty much near enough double that. So it's not an accurate time, but it is, obviously we've got 20 game seconds left rather than 20 real world seconds. But you get used to it. I'm not sure if you can change the amount of time a match lasts. I wish you could. I don't know. I've never really looked in the options, but it's just long enough, I think. I think any more longer and you get pretty bored of the game quite quickly. Although this is only the first round, and to be honest, it brings back some memories, but every game is pretty much the same. The characters change slightly. Obviously, the colours change and stuff of the shirts and that, and the colours of the characters, of course. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, this was the first game that we were gonna be. We're halfway through. Sorry, the first game we're looking at. Tune in next time for the second half.